To everyone who knew us, my wife, Sarah, and I had the perfect marriage. We were high school sweethearts, married for 10 years, with 2 beautiful kids and a home in the suburbs. I worked as an architect. She was a freelance graphic designer. Our life was a picture postcard of happiness, or so I thought. The first crack in the facade appeared subtly. It started with her phone. Sarah, who once left her phone lying around without a care, was now glued to it. It was always in her hand, on her lap, or screened down on the table. She'd angle it away from me when she was texting, and a few times I saw her quickly swipe away a notification when I walked into the room. When I asked about it, she'd just smile and say it was a demanding new client. I wanted to believe her, so I did. Then came the late nights. Her freelance work, she said, was piling up. "It's just a few more hours at the coffee shop, honey. The deadline is brutal," she'd tell me over the phone. I'd be home, juggling the kids' bedtime routines, feeling a growing unease. I'd drive by the coffee shop sometimes, just to see her car in the parking lot for my own peace of mind. It was always there. But one night, curiosity got the better of me. I parked across the street and waited. An hour later, her car was still there, but she was nowhere to be seen. I called her. She answered, sounding flustered, saying she'd just stepped out for some air. The lie was so smooth, yet it sent a chill down my spine. My suspicion turned into a gnawing certainty. I felt like I was losing my mind, caught between the woman I loved and the stranger she was becoming. The breaking point came on our anniversary. I had planned a surprise dinner at our favorite restaurant. I called her that afternoon to tell her to be ready by 7. She sounded thrilled. But at 6:30 she called. "I'm so sorry, Mike," she said, her voice strained. "This client is a nightmare. I have to pull an all-nighter. I'll make it up to you, I promise." My heart sank. That was it. Couldn't live with the doubt anymore. I told her I understood, wished her luck, and hung up. But I didn't cancel the reservation. Instead, I drove to the city, to the office building she sometimes rented a desk from. Her car wasn't there. My hands were shaking as I pulled out my laptop. We had a shared family tracking app for emergencies, one we hadn't used in years. I opened it. Her phone's location pinged. It wasn't at her office or any coffee shop. It was at a luxury hotel downtown. I felt a strange, cold calm wash over me. I drove to the hotel. I didn't know what I was going to do. Confront her? Make a scene? I just needed to see. I walked into the lobby, my heart pounding in my ears, and then I saw them. Sarah, my Sarah, was stepping out of the elevator, laughing, her hand tucked into the arm of another man. He leaned down and kissed her, a long, familiar kiss that wasn't meant for me. In that moment, the postcard shattered. The perfect marriage, the happy family, it all dissolved into a lie. I turned and walked out of the hotel before they could see me. The drive home was a blur. All I could think was, my entire life, my entire reality, was built on a foundation of secrets. The woman I had shared my world with had a whole other world I knew nothing about. Now I had to decide what to do with the pieces of my broken one. The truth was out and nothing would ever be the same again. Thanks for listening to my story.